Uh-oh, them butcher boys back. Yeah, sick, glitch, C-dub. Yeah, you know, we got a new motto this year. MCF, money come first.
Yeah. What up? It's the man about town, Virgil Berry, a.k.a. Stacks with the Facts. And y'all know y'all tuned in to another episode of A Real Talk Podcast. Now listen here, man. Smash that like button. Click on the bell and subscribe to the page, man. You know what I mean? I'm leaving from work. And let's just say it was a busy day at work today. You hear me? But a very productive day nonetheless. Anyway, let's go into it. As y'all can see by the thumbnail, man. Now, when I first got hip to this documentary and people was asking me my opinion on it, I said that I'm not going to speak on it until after I watch it, right? And I watched 3 of the 4 episodes. I fell asleep during the 4th one, right? And like I said, I usually don't smoke on camera, but since it was a, let's say, busy day at work today, and the subject matter of what I'm talking about, it's only right that I blow a Joseph while I'm talking to y'all, man. Pride, or should I say, Profile, is the name of the documentary. Profile, right? Profile the black man, right? I want to say a shout out in this aspect to KNOWLES-LAWSON for not only having the courage to talk about such a controversial issue and topic, but using her star power and her, using her ability that she has to get the message out and to shine some light on the topic and the situation, right? And a lot of the societal tropes that have been placed upon us black men were completely shattered and destroyed in that first 3 episodes up until this point that I'm about to talk about, right? And I know a lot of y'all gonna feel some type of way. I don't give a damn, right? Still love y'all to death. But when it comes to this right here, this is when the other side of KNOWLES-LAWSON that I'm aware of, this is where she displayed that side of her in its full form, right? It was crushing a lot of the so-called societal tropes that have been, aligned, addressed, assigned to us black men, right? And they got my homeboy Tristan McWiles hosting it, and they were interviewing a lot of people, man. Right? Now let's get into it. Of course, we all know as black men especially, but even people who got critical thinking ability knows that all these societal tropes and false identities and narratives told about us black men, we know that they're, for the most part, they're just not true. They're just straight lies, just straight propaganda, right? But let's get into the other side of it, right? Tina knows in her attempt to try to advocate for the destruction of the widely accepted negative image of black men, was portraying the absolute worst images of so-called educated, successful, professional black men. If anybody watched that documentary, did you notice that the guys she was interviewing, some of them were outright LGBTQ, or you would suspect them of being of the LGBTQ LMNOP community? Not that I have anything against the LGBTQ community. Don't got nothing against LGBTQ people or the community. I just doubt the existence of said community, much like I doubt the existence of the so-called black community, all right? I noticed that she had a lot of guys up here who were professors and doctors, and these dudes were, very feminine in their visual. They were very feminine in their nomenclature and their vernacular. They were very feminine in their gestures and the way they were on camera, even up to the way they dressed. Not only that, a lot of these guys, I'm pretty sure if y'all watch those documentaries and look at the guys who say they are professors and doctors, right? Scientists and stuff like that, right? I guarantee you, if you look into these guys' background when they were in college, I guarantee you they were a part of the Divine Nine. Automatically compromised right there, right? You hear me? Walk with me, y'all. Walk with me, y'all. Walk with me. Walk with me, y'all. And not only that, like I said, I got nothing against LGBTQ, LMNOP community. Nothing at all. You feel me? I have everything against the LGBTQ agenda, though. Two different things. Different video for a different day. I'm gonna get into that because a lot of people have been asking me about that as well. Right? At the end of the third episode, which was the episode shining light on black men aren't good fathers, or black men are absentee fathers, or black men aren't good at being fathers, which is a total lie, seeing as how black men is numbers that provide the proof that black men are the most involved fathers out of all groups of men and races of men in America. Black men in America are the most involved group of fathers in America. You know how I know that outside of the numbers? Whenever I go to an event with my daughter, I don't see nothing but black fathers, more than any other group of fathers. So my observable reality proves this to me. You hear me? But on top of that, though, it was an episode talking about black men and fatherhood and destroying the societal tropes connected to it. But I vehemently disagree on Tina Knowles' depiction of what she felt should have been representing black masculinity, right? Which she didn't have Jay-Z on there, which is a surprise to me. She didn't have anybody from the turf, from the streets on there, except for one dude who caught a body back in the day and went to prison, and they let him out and he changed his life and stuff. But outside of anybody like, say, one of us, she ain't had no representation for us on there. So that was a check mark for me right there. And then the guys, the black males, I'm not going to say men, I'm going to say the black males that she had on there, a lot of them were very feminine and not a good display of black masculinity. Flat out. Right? Flat out. And then when she had the nerve to sit up there and to, in your attempt to advocate for black fatherhood and to advocate on destroying the trope that black fathers aren't involved in their children's life or trying to be fathers or want to be fathers, you interview two homosexual black males, which is the absolute worst representation of fatherhood you could come up with, due to the fact that unless a homosexual male gets a female or a woman pregnant, he's not going to be a father anyway, biologically. Right? What worse depiction of manhood, display of manhood can you show or portray for black men than to show two gay dudes, two homosexual guys, talking about the troubles they had to go through when trying to use their sperm to artificially inseminate through in vitro fertilization or artificial insemination, having a child together. What depiction of black masculinity and black fatherhood are you portraying with two homosexual men in the home raising sons? Listen here, y'all. Feminine, gay, homosexual males cannot teach a little boy how to be a man. Flat out. I don't care how anybody feels about that. It doesn't matter how you feel. Me, the Most High in masculinity, says that Two homosexual males cannot teach a young black boy not one iota, not one crumb molecule of what masculinity is, of what fatherhood is, of what manhood is, or what it is to be a man. Sorry, not sorry. Flat out. I don't care how anybody feels about it. I don't care who's offended by it. Now the thing is, who's going to have the gall, right, to say such things that I'm saying? It's a lot of people I know personally and a lot of people on YouTube who do. Shouts out to them. But I would be remiss if I didn't address this situation. Like I say, this is what I'll talk about when I say agent provocateurs, y'all. In Tina Knowles-LAWSON's attempt to try to somehow come to our defense as black men and try to so many words, destroy the societal tropes aimed at destroying and assassinating our character and image, she not only exacerbates, but she amplifies the complete total destruction and upkeep of said destruction of our image by having all those very feminine, I'm pretty sure some of them LGBTQ community guys, and at the end having very too blatant LGBTQ community LMNOP dudes talking about the troubles and tribulations they're going through with trying to have children with through in vitro and artificial insemination. As if two gay men, two gay males, know anything about being a father or can teach. I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna maybe back that up because I gotta choose my words wisely. I'm not gonna say that it's not possible for a gay guy, a gay male, to be a father, a daddy, because that's true. They can make children. But I will tell you this. They can be dads or biological fathers. But to be a dad, to teach a young boy how to be a man and what it is to be manly and to be masculine and to display manhood and embody manhood, and teach a young boy how to be a masculine, manly father? No, a gay male cannot teach that. You do not have the ability to teach that due to the simple fact that you are a homosexual. You are sexually attracted to males, and men are not sexually attracted to males or other men. It is nothing masculine about being homosexual. Nothing at all. I'm going to repeat. There's nothing masculine about being a homosexual. That is a double negative. That is a oxymoron. It's like mixing oil and water. And I don't care who's offended by that. I know real ones is going to back me up 1,000%, and that's the only thing that matters to me. So thank you, Tina Knows, but not really, you know. Thanks, but no thanks. Ain't that what y'all say nowadays? Thanks, but no thanks, man. I'm just telling y'all the hypocrisy is astounding, man. And I ain't letting up. She had this guy, Billy Porter, who is the absolute worst example of so-called black male image you could ever think of. For many reasons, one being grown black men don't wear dresses. Masculine black men, we absolutely do not do dresses. Black masculine men absolutely not under any circumstances wear a dress. So y'all take that where y'all want to take that. Listen to me. Black masculine men, me speaking as a black masculine man, we do not desire to wear any feminine attire. I would say that shit, man, listen. Black masculine man, black masculine men, we do not desire to ever wear feminine attire. We don't want to wear dresses, halter tops, Uggs, lip gloss, lip stain, lipstick, makeup, weave. None of that. What y'all talking about, man? What type of guys that profess to be men y'all been hanging around with? I don't know where y'all come from. I come from the north side of Columbus, Ohio. Men ain't never wore feminine, right? Men ain't never wore dresses where I'm from, and that was considered manly and cool and acceptable. What y'all talking about, man? Anyway, I'm gonna cut this short, man. Thanks, but no thanks, Tina Knowles-LAWSON. Right? I gotta be the voice of reason and everything, man. You feel me? And I have to make sure I watch that before I speak on something, because I don't speak on stuff I don't know about, and I don't give commentary on things and other content without having fully viewing to the most part. So I fell asleep watching the final and 4th episode. I fell asleep watching that. I'll finish that up tonight. But I saw for the most part everything I needed to see. For the most part, I saw everything I needed to see. And I'm about to end this video because I didn't want to just drag out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that was the absolute worst depiction of black masculinity while trying to destroy the very same depiction of black masculinity that you was talking about. You wanted to change. You were displaying the very exact same image. That's what I talk about when I talk about double think, double speak, cognitive dissonance. You already know what it is, man. Smash that like button. Click on the bell, subscribe to the page, man. Shout out to all my YouTube brethren and sisters, man. Red Supreme TV1. Shout out to Sinful to P, Minister Jackson, Tri-State Trill TV. Of course, my brother, Mr. O and the Ozone Podcast. Jada Black. You know what I mean? My man Chaos Rain. They trying to ban my man's page. That's the next video I'm about to go in on, man. We're going to go in on freedom of speech, man. So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned, man. Question everything as always. Hey.
And there you have it, E&E present, that's what the facts, the real contender. You could be anywhere in the world, but you right here with me, baby. Thinking back when I was sitting in a prison cell, serving hard times for hard white and dingy scales. I got flicks from Rain Man through the prison mail. That nigga one of the realest, cause he didn't tell. 45's my brethren, I really love you, dog. When I would call collect, you would accept my call. Adrian, my sister, I love you, she used to hold me down. Bringing 10 to see me, that thought just made me smile. My deuce, I love